Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News today at 6 starts now.
More than 200 members of Congress are now calling for President Trump to leave office and Twitter permanently suspending the president's account.
Overwhelming demand crashing Beaumont's website, frustrating Metro Detroiters trying to get vaccinated.
And grab your jackets because it is a chilly start to your Saturday morning. Looking at our beautiful downtown Detroit sky cam, courtesy of our Windsor cameras. Yeah, you definitely feel the briskness in the air. Good morning at 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
And I'm Grant Herms. Thanks for joining us here this morning at Local 4 News today. It was a brisk walk into work, if we're going to call it that. It might have been a little colder than brisk.
But you know, I feel like with the colder temperatures, it might help with your pace, right? You got to keep moving.
That is true, yeah. On some days, if it's really cold, I'm going to break a sweat coming in. That's for sure. Yeah.
Andrew, we are definitely feeling the chill in the air this morning.
Yeah, grab some hot cocoa also to go ahead and warm your bones out there. It is certainly cold with temperatures well below freezing, easily in the low 20s right here in Motown and the rest of southeast Michigan. Get ready to do some scraping of your windshield also. It's frosty out there. 25 degrees by 8 a.m. Now we make it up to the 30s later today. With all the cold weather that's around, remember our normal low this time of year, our average low is 19 degrees. It feels like that, but temperatures are slightly above that average low for this time of year. The average high this time of year is 32. So we'll see temperatures around 5 degrees above average. I hope that helps. If it doesn't, don't worry. Just in time for the weekend, most important time to talk about weather, we've got sunshine coming back. We've got sunrise at 8:01, partly to mostly sunny skies, and highs around 37 degrees. 23 right now over at the airport. Visibility is looking good. Temperatures in your neighborhood also in the 20s, but some teens out there also. It's only 16 in Howell, and it feels like it's in the teens in many places. Feels like 17 over in Mount Clemens. We'll talk more about Sunday as well, see if we have some sunshine coming back, and your full 7-day forecast in minutes.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Time now is 6:02, and Governor Gretchen Whitmer is putting a target date for kids to go back to school, March 1st.
Many parents have urged districts to at least offer the option of in-person learning. Our Jason Colthorpe is reporting this morning with feedback from parents.
Well, the first thing that you need to say is, of course, parents, administrators, teachers all know that having kids in person is the best way to go. They just don't all think it's safe yet. However, many parents are just ready to go, and they thought the governor's announcement yesterday was long overdue.
The year has been pretty rough and tough, right?
Boy, that's for sure. Desperate parents like Amy Ibrahim got the word from the governor that she'd like to see in-person learning resume by March.
I feel like with all these breaks that, I feel like with a 2-week break for midwinter, right? They fell back. Our kids are falling back.
Ibrahim has 2 kids in elementary in the Farmington School District. More than any health risk, she believes her kids, especially her first grader, need to be back in the classroom.
Teachers are doing great with the virtual, but it's not enough because it's like you start your day, then they have small groups. It's just, I'm very strong about kids going back. Kids need their education, and without education, I'm sorry, this is our future. Our children are the future.
I think that we are putting our teachers in harm's way.
Dave Phillips' 2 kids are in school in Fraser, but he'd rather they'd stuck to offering the online option. Like every parent, he knows his kids are better off in school, but he's not convinced the governor's March target date will be enough time to effectively vaccinate everyone.
I would love to see everybody back in school by March 1st. I would also like to have a Lamborghini and a pony. Like it's just staggering. Like we're literally experiencing a 9/11 every day with deaths, and I don't think enough people appreciate that and understand like that. Yeah, this really is a serious thing.
As for Michigan's biggest school district, the Detroit Public Schools Community District, the superintendent Nikolai Vitti letting parents know yesterday that they want to wait to bring kids back until the infection rate is down to about 5%. Right now it's 7%. So they think in about a week they'll be able to open learning centers, and in early February they think they can have kids back for face-to-face learning. I'm Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
It's a welcome sight for a lot of parents and students. Well, the governor has given the okay to start rolling out the vaccine to those 65 and older starting next week.
But the practicality of making that happen has so far been a rough road, both for county health departments and hospital systems. Our Mara McDonald is reporting from outside Beaumont Service Center in Southfield with the latest.
You know, Beaumont Health System sent out 900,000 emails to people already subscribed to their My Beaumont Health chart. They did that Thursday night. The overwhelming response to, an email that said you are eligible to the vaccine, click here to make an appointment, was so immense that it cratered the entire system. So while it works on the IT issue and getting things back up and running, here is what the actual vaccine process is going to look like here.
We're glad to be able to move this forward, but I really want people to be patient. This is not like a flu shot. You can't just walk up to a facility or call and demand a vaccine.
Next week, if you're 65 and over, you qualify for getting the COVID vaccine. But like Dr. Caldoun said, this is going to be a process. Beaumont emailed 900,000 of its over 65 patients, letting them know an online appointment would be required. It crashed the system.
The frustrations are real, and I feel terrible about it. But as Dr. Caldoun says, we got to get shots in the arm. And if it's going to take an IT maintenance upgrade, we're going to do it as we're working. We're not going to wait for that to be done.
As Beaumont works through the IT, here's what it's going to look like for 65 and over to get the vaccine. An online appointment is required. No walk-ins. All will be done at the Southfield Service Center. Arrive at your time. Go to one of the 12 registration stations, which will then send you to one of 24 vaccine stations. Think of it as almost an airport check-in setup.
And the flow goes really fast, but that's why we're emphasizing you have to have an appointment. We don't want people standing in a line. For us, we have found this has been the safest and most efficient way to vaccinate the most people at once.
The bottom line is that this is going to take a while. It is going to be a process that is going to have to consistently repeat itself, simply because when you get on these apps to try and make these appointments, whether it's the health department or Beaumont or whatever, they can't book you out, say, 3 weeks in advance, simply because they do not know what quantity of vaccine they're going to get week by week. The max they seem to be able to, book you out right now is a week at a time. We are in Southfield. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Mara. And on clickondetroit.com, we've got a county-by-county list of how you can schedule an appointment to get the vaccine if you're 65 or older. Just look for our special coverage right on the homepage.
And for the first time, the U.S. has surpassed 4,000 deaths from the coronavirus in a single day. Here in Michigan, the state is reporting 3,625 new cases of the virus, with another 38 lives lost. We're expecting an update on the number of recoveries a little later today.
Time now is 6:08, and President Trump is facing the possibility of being the first president ever to be impeached twice.
Last night, Twitter permanently suspending the president's personal account, an account that had 88 million followers. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
The House of Representatives is prepared to move ahead with articles of impeachment against President Trump for the second time. Speaker Nancy Pelosi announcing she'll take swift action if the president doesn't resign, which no one expects him to do. NBC News obtained an early proposal that could be introduced as soon as Monday. It includes just one article, incitement of insurrection.
He provoked an insurrection and an attack against the United States Capitol.
2 Republican senators now voicing their concerns. Alaska's Lisa Murkowski told the Anchorage Daily News the president should resign, while Nebraska's Ben Sass said he would consider impeachment.
The president has disregarded his oath of office.
Speaker Pelosi telling colleagues she spoke to the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff about preventing a, quote, unstable president from ordering a nuclear strike.
What this president has done is ripped the Band-Aid all the way off to let the country know who he is.
Also, Twitter permanently suspending President Trump's personal account with more than 88 million followers due to, quote, the risk of further incitement of violence. He protested that move from the official presidential account, but Twitter swiftly removed those tweets as well.
Alice Barr, Local 4.
And a top Trump ally says that the president has already migrated to another social media platform favored by right-wing extremists who've also been cut off from Twitter.
Well, a document laying out a timeline for a potential impeachment trial was circulated to Senate Republicans on Friday.
NBC News obtained the memo entitled Impeachment Procedure Summary. It was circulated to the Republicans from outgoing Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. The document says how the Senate would move forward if the House decides to impeach President Donald Trump. The Senate is currently in recess until January 19th. Impeachment trial proceedings could not begin before then unless all 100 senators consent to an early return.
And here at home, Attorney General Dana Nessel says a man who called in a threat to the state capitol also threatened a state lawmaker. Police say Michael Verone called the Capitol Thursday and said everyone needed to evacuate because it was going to explode. The threat was determined to be false. Verone is also accused of threatening the life of Detroit Rep. Cynthia Johnson last month. He's facing charges for both and faces up to 25 years in prison.
The board overseeing Michigan's Capitol will meet Monday to begin discussions on banning open carry inside the state Capitol building. You may remember these scenes from last year when several people with guns took part in a protest over the governor's stay-at-home order. Over the summer, the Michigan State Capitol Commission reviewed 2 proposals to ban or limit weapons at the Capitol, but both failed. In response to Wednesday's riot at the U.S. Capitol, Michigan Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey has announced he now supports banning open carry at the Capitol. Attorney General Dana Nessel wants even more action, calling for a ban to both open and concealed carry. We've got a lot more coming up for you this morning, but first we want to check back in with Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew, you can feel a noticeable difference in the air. It is cold out there.
That is right. It's January, it's winter, and we have temperatures in the 20s, folks, so make sure you bundle up for this morning. How chilly will it be this afternoon? Will we see more sunshine come back? We certainly will. We'll talk about today's forecast, your full weekend forecast, your full 7-day forecast in minutes.